To begin the drive.
53's Mike.
Block.
53's the Mike. 53's the Mike. Hey, they scared. They scared. 53's the Mike. 53.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I got you, punk. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Here's Tannehill. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Tiger.
Oh, 53's the Mike. 53's the Mike. Watch the screen. 53's the Mike.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Go! There you go, Tiger. 70 Timberwolves.
Let's go right here now. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Oh, he's got some. Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. And he's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognizes
That's
it.
a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The point after try for Gostkowski. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him.
The conversion is no good.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Titans 12, Chiefs 8. Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because...
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Khalif Raymond now. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Tight right.
It's a party now.
Yo, trip left.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Now a first down throw. Tannehill looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Tannehill on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Tannehill's pass.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Throwing again on second down. Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Here you go. Right here.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Mike, 50,
Hey!
53. Mike. Who that? Who that? Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Again, Tannehill. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
We at?
Cloud.
Run.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. Now this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Turnover on downs.
Yellow. Let's go, 180.
54.
15.
Here we go.
Hey, we're done.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Check. Safe.
Now here's Mahomes. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
See if they can recoup and recover. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And it's third
Here we go.
down.
Round 80.
Check. 53's Mike.
Fake.
All day.
Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
3 and out.
And now a high kick trying to pin him back. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
9-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
15.
Twist. Watch the edge.
Yellow. Hey, let's go.
Now Mahomes maybe a free play.
Watch the run.
Complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
That's the baby stop.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Flag on the play. Yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing. Make 'em on yellow like a Viking.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Down the left hash, left hash.
5-5, Mike 55.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Get the ball out of Cowboys' hands. Set. 40.
Mike, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Watch the pass. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
First carry for Derrick Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Tight end right.
To throw is Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Back to throw, Tannehill. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
21 yards.
The end result, 21 yards.
First down.
Set. Base. Lady.
Watch the backer. Hey, watch this.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They'll try to run for the first from Henry. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
4th down, and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage there, able to bat it down?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. The 25-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
54. Mike, 54.
Zebra.
Come off the ball.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And now it's second down.
Here you go. Right here.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41.
Tiger.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. We're scoreless after 1.
Tight right.
Don't say nothing.
Safety's creeping.
Flushed out right. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. And that one off the mark, a little late with a throw.
Here you go.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Go. Zebra. Hurry. Go.
They snap it to Tannehill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hip.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. I got him.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game.
And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
Play.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. I'm trying to collect.
Derrick Henry. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A 36-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor. Thank you, Dr. Davis. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
At the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Russell Wilson.
Jeffrey Simmons. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. And some space here.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Here we go.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 5, but still a decent ways from the end zone now on 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Gostkowski's kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
All day, baby, all day. Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Right there, 54 Mike. Army.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson, left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They'll run on first down. Carson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying under double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip safely at the 2nd level.
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the gun, it's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
24-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Carson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
By Kenny Vaccaro. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 16-yard line.
From the 16, Wilson being chased out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Seahawks 8, Titans 6.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Raymond now on the return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The throw left side to start the drive is complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Hip.
54. Check.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Right there. 54, right there.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Tannehill throwing complete to Davis. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check 3.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And they'll get this down to the 10. Continues. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage.
That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Titans are going to retake the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Taken about 7 yards deep. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. The 30. Travis Homer on the loose.
What a play. What a play.
He will take this all the way. It sure didn't take long to erase. They return the ensuing kickoff for a touchdown.
Love the thunderbolt that just came out of that one that puts him in the end zone and back in the lead. Your only question, your defense just gave up a score that put you behind. Well, that's score you just added on the
that's
board
the way to
will
run it,
energize them? Or do they have to go back out there and they're a tired unit? We'll soon see.
So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Looking here for Smith, and got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he's taken down inside the 30. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down, Henry. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Block. Hurry, go.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming, double up.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
It's going to be a long day. Back.
Here you go, Tiger.
Hey, watch edge. Check 24.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have once again taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Check.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And that will be incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Let's go, D.
Check 9. Tight right.
Check 4. Jam him. Hey, switch gears. Check.
Tight right.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They just go up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he's brought down. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
30.
Mike 54. Check.
Hip.
Wide. Get wide. Check nickel.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
At the 2-yard line.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Watch 54.
Here I come.
Throwing now, Tannehill. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Here we go.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Check.
Alert 3.
Trick left.
The 20th carry
they
out
pay
for
me
Derrick
extra.
Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Whoa! We found
Now
it!
the ball comes loose, and I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT.
16.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn Kane, you done kill Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black. After this, I might go and water down the double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibi splash you. I finally starting to realize never give up and coincide. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right? I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Yellow. Argelon, 80.
Ricky.
Hey, 57 color, 57 color.
On first down, Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They fake the give. Now Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They're running for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes going deep for Hill. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Mahomes throwing on 4th, eluding the pressure right. He can, and I think the ball's out. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw on the crossing route, complete. It's Shepard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. On 1st down, Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Shepard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. A 1st down run by Jones not going to work out as he's hit and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Now on 2nd and 13, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Throw left side, complete. That's Shepard. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tano Passanio. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. They'll run it for the 1st time with Williams. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish.
Now a hit and a loose ball.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
44 is the mark.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Watch the safety.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
15.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
.158 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Shepard. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He'll give this off to Jamal Williams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Calling a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Zoom.
Don't let him breathe.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Packers have taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10.